Okay, let's talk about changing an employer record or creating a FARF. We covered creating a FARF in the new intake video, but let's say you have a change of employer record. You're going to do it the exact same way. So we want to go to add a session, choose the fourth one down, new FARF EOR change, and then who's the consumer that you're doing this for. We're saying Cinderella. And then you'll hit on your iPad, continue in the upper right corner. I'm just hitting enter because I'm on a computer. And it has some instructions at the top. But the very first section is the main information about your individual. So you'll see information here already populated. And keep in mind, Ruby is an avenue to create a document and to process an intake, right? The only records that Ruby keeps up with that you'll always find are your reviews. So you always have those to look back at, and the last plan of cares. Something like a FARF, once it's completed and sent off and double checked and all those wonderful things, then a PDF is done and placed in the individual's file. So you'll be just basically typing over information to create a new FARF for Cinderella. So the date, we're going to put in today's date because that's when I am processing this FARF. 3/1, whoops, so it's year 24, goodness. I should be over that by now. So the employer of record currently is Donald Duck, and he's the uncle, and we don't want him to be the employer of record anymore. So before I wipe out his name and forget, because I forget that easily, I'm going to go right down here to the bottom. If I change an EOR, please note the previous EOR. I'm going to go ahead and populate that with Donald Duck, so I don't forget. Now I can come up and move forward. So I'm going to put Minnie Mouse. And it's the mom, or we could say parent to be more politically correct. The address, and that's Richmond. We'll say it's the same zip code. Her social security number, and her telephone number. We'll wipe that out. And it's got to have a different email address. All the email addresses need to be unique. Okay, from there, you need to determine whether this is a PPL or a CDCN or an access. So if it's PPL, it's United, Anthem, or Aetna, if chosen. Aetna has a choice. CDCN would be Centera, Aetna, if chosen. All DD waivers, HIP and straight Medicaid. And access would be Molina. You find the correct fiscal agent. Let's pretend like it's PPL, and this is going to be an employer of record change. So we're just going to choose employer of record. The enrollment preference. Note, if this is a new to CD services, the enrollment has to be done through my account. Service facilitator process date. Whatever's in there, you're going to take out, and you're going to put in the date that you're doing this. That gives us a field to find to see if we need to finish up processing the FARF. So what you would do at this point is choose View and Print FARF. And you can see the FARF as it's going to go to them. And you're going to hit Enroll into my account. Log in and follow the instructions. And we'll get out of there. The blue arrow will take you back. And the same thing for CDCN. Are they new? No, they're not new. Will the consumer be the EOR? No. And we want this to be a existing consumer changing their EOR. View and print. FARF through DocuSign. And complete the form. The arrow will take you back. and you would obviously make sure the 3124 date's in there because that's what you were doing. And excess, if they were Melina, fill in the blanks, and you should have an SF process date here too. I will fix that really quickly. But that's as simple as doing a FARF. So most of your work is on the PPL website and the CDACN website. But if you follow the instructions, you'll be good to go there. Okay, thanks.